one pride, on your feet, and welcome Dan Campbell and your two-time defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions!
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Laporta in motion. On second down, Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
It is a huge play for Detroit. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 7. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Down inside the 10. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have the Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Leads to second and
Depending on the situation or the down and distance,
5-yard
Mike, the
line.
linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Demetrius Knight getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? To Slav, a man in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. To the back of the end zone, he's got it! Sam Laporta! Touchdown, Lions! A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Bengals nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, man out of the University of Washington. Here's Jake Browning.
And when it comes to Jake Browning's game, Mike, I don't think there's anything that just jumps off the screen at you. It's not a real flashy style, but truth be told, I don't really think that's a bad thing. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and as long as he does his part, I think this offense has a chance to play winning football with him leading the way.
He'll step up and run this. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
Now Browning. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Browning now. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll find Andre Yusivas. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Demetrius Knight. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. The tackle by Logan Wilson. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
Back to throw, Browning. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards, and it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Browning. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
To throw, it's Browning. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
Second and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Browning. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing, Browning. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down, Bengals.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Complete to T. Higgins. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Here's second and 6. They'll look to throw again. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Evan McPherson.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, yeah. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Laporta in motion. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Off he goes. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First down, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll look to throw. This one caught by Chase.
Browning's pass, complete to Jamar Chase. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 5. A carry here for Brown. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And a Bengal first down.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Gesicki, the man in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got, and they convert on third and long.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots out. It's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. A short goal, down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Cincinnati.
Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Lions 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a good run there will get him 5 yards.
The tackle by Demetrius Knight. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
They'll run with Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Laporta in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Amon-Ra.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
And 2 at the 29-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
On the stop.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Taken in by Gesicki.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now, faking the give. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Browning. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead.
Bengals 21, Lions 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. On first down, it's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. The defense could not bring them down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Our run here with Gibbs. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A second down throw for Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
At the 21-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
on second down. Goff. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bengals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Browning. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing. Browning. He'll step up and run, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does, takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over.
Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Now Brown into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way.
Cincinnati.
73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Lions 7. Evan McPherson.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll go play action with Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
19 yards.
That's a gain of 19.
That's good
And a very quick
Lions.
first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually...
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll start with great field position, right at midfield with a first down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Here's Browning. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. They'll run here with Brown. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
So anytime you're trying to defend one of these bigger backs in the league, Mike, the key you're going to hear every defensive coach preach is we've got to get penetration and we've got to stop his feet before he hits the line of scrimmage. If these backs are able to get a full head of steam downhill
And he's into the end zone yet again. Chase Brown.
Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Bengals. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Bengals 35, Lions 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Goff to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 33, here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Now Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The backs doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing, Goff. And he'll take it on in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Bengals 35, Lions 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Quickly into the hands of Chase. Across midfield, shot out of the cannon. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Gain on the play.
That is a big play for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 49.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Browning now. He'll step up and run this. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Cincinnati.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that 1st down with his legs.
He'll take off again. And he will get into the end zone. Pete Browning. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead.
Bengals 42, Lions 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good. For the Lions.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To Slav, a man in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
That's another
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Gibbs. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 42, Lions 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Gesicki, the man in motion. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 35, here's second down and 2. Here's Brown. He'll push forward for about a yard. Mike Williams is there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. On play action, Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
Down by Jordan Battle. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Laporta in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
A second down throw for Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He pulls it in around the 5, and he's going to have a Lions first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on fourth down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
On second down, Goff to the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
42, Lions 28.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. To throw, it's Browning. That's complete. It's Yosibov. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Back to throw, Browning. He takes off.
The quarterback on the scramble. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bengals.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. It's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Bengal first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard. On the ground, it's Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now Browning. Inside the 10, it is caught. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put
that one taken in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Lions 28.
after the TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own
So Jared Goff and the
line.
Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Goff to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Jordan battled
And the
there
defender does
defensively.
such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Here's Goff. That's over the middle. Caught by Taslam. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the
They'll
Lions
pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
48-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, wide open. It is Williams for the grab. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
31 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to cap it.
And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 49, Lions 35.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
Another throw, and it's Higgins. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Browning now. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's Kirby Joseph, the hard-hitting safety, making a beeline to the backfield to record the sack.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
The Bengals out and ready to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go play action with Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd, they need 8. From the gun, it's Goff.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Throwing here is Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on downs. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. Throwing, Browning. He'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
A carry here for Brown. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They bring Chase in motion. Here's Browning. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Brown. And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jake Browning, touchdown Cincinnati. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals tack on one more to their lead.
Lions 35.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now Goff. There's that man again. Another catch.
Complete to Sam Laporta. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff will go right back to Laporta. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46
It's another
yards.
Big play in a game that's had its share.
For a
Pickup of
Lions.
46 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tesla.
Complete to Isaac Tesla. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 4. Goff to throw. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
For a Lions.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Makes the score Bengals 56, Lions 42.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Gesicki, the man in motion. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
7-yard line.
Second and 10. They'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Back to throw, Browning. That is caught, finding Higgins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Bengals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.